1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh.
Speaking about the Scottish support for Argentina ahead of their semi-final against England. I see you got that little smile on your face, that knowing smile of what's to follow. Now, this is attributed to Messi, as to words he said. I don't say it's definitely the case, but the chances are, given the setup I've described, that it probably is. But let's not say it definitely is. Anyway, Messi is supposed to have said, "I've always prided myself on my charity work and philanthropy, so if I can bring happiness to the Scottish people just by playing football, then I know I'm doing something right." It's all good so far. As a kid growing up in Argentina, you're told about the love the Scots have for Diego Maradona, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because of the hand of God goal. That's probably why they love him. Anyway, Messi says they are united by their... And if this is what he said, I find it's quite sad, actually, but there we are. They're united by their hatred for the English. Not the English fans, but for the English, and their love for cheap alcohol and cocaine. But we have a job to do on Wednesday, and I'm just trying to focus on that. That is Messi. So very uncomplimentary words from him, and we know. Some say it's banter. I think many Scots, not all, many Scots do hate English football and perhaps other elements of England for whatever reason. They have the prerogative to do that. But I still find it a bit sad, because you and I have said before that they may say it's easy to say this, but I think we both mean it. If it was Scotland in a semi-final and England were out, I think there would be a great many English people, not
Absolutely.
all, but a great many who would be supportive of Scotland or Wales, because we would bring in our Britishness, and it is the UK, it's one of the home countries. But sadly, when it's England, often the home countries go and buy the shirts, the football shirts of the other side. And at the end of the day, there's no point getting too upset about it, because nothing's going to change that vitriol against us. But my point really is, I don't believe our team, which is a very good team in my opinion, although we didn't play as well the other day against Norway as we could do, but I think we did enough to win. But if our team need any more motivation to beat Argentina, not least history, we've had with the hand of God goal, which was not seen by the ref, where Maradona, brilliant footballer, simply put his arm up and pushed the ball into the goal, and it was so quick that the officials didn't see it, but it's always been known as the hand of God. And you read the history books on these things, and when we did win the World Cup, apparently our manager, who was Alf Ramsey, a very quiet and dignified man, apparently, he actually, after one of the games in that tournament, I think England must have beaten Argentina during the route to the final. He called them animals after a game where our players were just being constantly kicked up in the air by their team. Now, I don't say any of that to inflame anybody, but there always has been a bit of a relationship between the English and Argentina, not least for political reasons as well, as we know with the Falklands. But this is a football match. The past is the past. I hope it's a match which is played in good spirit, in mutual respect. Messi is a fantastic footballer, but if he's toadying up to one nation against us, well, that's his prerogative, as I say. But I think it says more about him as a man, if he has said that, than it does about him as a footballer, where he is, of course, a brilliant footballer. So, it's going to be an interesting game tonight. Another angle, of course, that I think most people would, or dare I say, most people would think, it's been made very clear that FIFA,
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
The governing body of the World Cup have wanted Messi and Argentina to get through to the final. because the games along the way, I mean, in an early game, Messi, by virtually everyone's view, should have been sent off for a second bookable offence. He could have broken the leg of someone, having been booked once, but there's no way FIFA would have been happy. I'm not saying they fixed anything, because I'm sure they haven't, but I think somehow the referees, the officials, probably are well aware that Argentina and Messi are wanted much higher, much deeper into the tournament, at least semi-finals and hopefully finals, and maybe to lift the trophy again.
Yeah,
So it's back to back, because I think they won it last time, didn't they? Sure, they did.
they did. They are the defending champions.
So really, England have got every motivation, as if they needed any more motivation. I think our team are good enough to beat Argentina. It's going to be a tough game, and of course, at the end of it all, we may say, "Oh well, we tried our best. We did well, got to the semi-final, and we were beaten by a better team." And if that's the case, well, at least we know that many Scots will be very happy, no doubt many other home nation people, which they're entitled to their views. But I have a feeling, as I said at the beginning, that it's our time. It's England's time. And we've got some great players like, Bellingham, Kane and others who I think and hope will do the job for all the fans back home and all the fans, English fans, which are actually there in the stadium. I think it's in Atlanta tonight, isn't it? So yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed, cuz, that we have a great game, that we win in regulation time, and we don't have to go through the awful
penalties
of a penalty shootout.
Oh yeah,
I've never been one to hide myself, but I think I'd have to go out the room. I don't think I could stay and watch it. It's that shattering, isn't it, to lose on penalties?
Oh, my heart can't take it. My heart cannot take it. Do you know the last one where the last game we played against, who did we knock out? Norway.
Norway.
Played against Norway, and it was 90 minutes, and it was we were level on goals. I said to my wife, I said, I'm going to bed. She said, you what? I said, I'm not watching this. I said, this is gonna go into penalties. I just could not. I thought I just want to sleep, not knowing the result, so I can sleep well.
Yeah, and it's interesting because, I think we scored in the 93rd minute, as far as I remember it, in time. But even that game, what has been a feature of this? I think because FIFA, in many ways, have created many problems for themselves, probably unwittingly. But almost after every match, certainly in the knockout,
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.